so it's another SourceFed movie club review, and I didn't realize quite how excited I was for movie club coming back until I saw the video in my sub box and I bit my tongue. That's how excited I got, and it kind of hurt. But yeah, so I bit my tongue and that kind of hurt, and then I saw what movie we were watching and I was like relieved that it wasn't another super creepy movie, and so I'm reviewing Edward Scissorhands, which is why the Furby has scissors, if you couldn't guess that, because he's just weird. He grabbed a pair of scissors to try and murder me, and that's what's happening. I watched the movie, and I'm having mixed feelings about it. I really am. It's kind of, basically, it's a cult classic, and anyone who's gonna say anything bad about this movie, they're gonna be like, just surrounded in hate comments, like, what? You said something bad about this movie? How could you say something bad about this movie? And it's just, you don't want to say anything bad, but on the other hand, it's your opinion, and you can say something bad, but you might get murdered by the cult following, or the evil, angry Furby holding a pair of scissors. This movie, it's a Tim Burton movie, and I really love Tim Burton movies, but I have to say, this movie has to be my least favourite Tim Burton movie. How many times have I said Tim Burton movie now? I mean, seriously. It has to be my least favourite because, I don't know, I'm not sure why it is. I just can't seem to enjoy it as much. I mean, I watched it as a kid, and it kind of scared me with the Scissorhands and everything. And now watching it again, I'm just like, okay, yeah, I see where it's good, but I also see where it's bad, and it kind of just really annoys me because the whole entire neighborhood is, like, insane, basically. So the movie starts, and, you know, you have Edward, and he has Scissorhands, if you couldn't already guess that, and along comes this Avon representative who enters this mansion that's, like, it looks like no one's been living there, and she's just like, oh, there has to be someone living here, and she sees Edward, and she's just like, oh, come home with me, let's have you live in our house with our children, and you would never, like, murder them or anything, which is, I don't know, I think the beginning kind of feels a bit too forced. It's like, why the hell would she do that? She's crazy. Basically, she's just insane, and she invites creepy guy with Scissorhands to live in her house, and doesn't even question why creepy guy with Scissorhands is creepy guy with Scissorhands, which is, it's really strange. And then you realize the whole neighborhood is basically the same as her, and you're just like, oh, now it makes sense. It makes total sense. I can see why she's just insane, because she has to live in this neighborhood. It's like Desperate Housewives meets Tim Burton, which is just a what the hell. It is pretty insane, and there's a reason I don't watch Desperate Housewives, is because it really annoys me. And this neighborhood, I did not like the neighborhood. I swear, if I had to live in that neighborhood, 5 minutes and I'd already be insane. So then you have Joyce, who's crazy, insane, weird, old, crazy. A lot of other words to describe her, and she's the most annoying character ever. And then you have Kim, who's the second most annoying character ever, and she's all like, Edward falls in love with her, and she's all like, oh, Edward, oh, and then she leaves him forever, basically, just gone to live her life, and then you find out she's old and telling stories to some kids, and yeah, she's just a right bitch. Seriously, she's just like, oh, Edward, oh, bye, goodbye, go be forever alone. I don't care. Why would you do that? I don't see why you would do that, but yeah. I also don't get why, like, every other girl is just like, oh, Edward, oh my god, Edward. It's kind of creepy. It's like Twilight. It's like the older version of Twilight, and everyone's just like, oh my god, Edward, he's so hot. He's not. He's weird creepy. And I mean, I love Johnny Depp and everything about Johnny Depp, but this character kind of weirds me out. Basically says how people aren't really very accepting of like things that are weird and strange and things that don't fit the norm, even if their norm is like insane. And that's that neighborhood. And they can't really accept Edward, but yeah. Too many hand actions. Overall, I think I kind of liked the movie. So yeah, that's my movie review for Edward Scissorhands, and I'm gonna take these scissors from the Furby before he kills me. So yeah. Oh, I dropped them. See, I'm clumsy. So yeah, thank you for watching. Please subscribe and do whatever you do, and stay tuned.